Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Victoria and today I'm going to be telling you how I found out I was 19 and pregnant and how I told my parents. So it all started a month before I turned 19. I was getting cramps, so I thought my period was coming. I thought it was just coming late. I was going to the gym, I started working out. I thought my body was just adjusting, I don't know. And I never thought it was I'm pregnant. You never think it can be you until it is you. So I didn't find out until 4 days after my 19th birthday that I was pregnant. I had my sister go with me to get a pregnancy test. I still was saying, oh, I'm not pregnant, I'm not pregnant. But I just wanted to be sure. This was my second month that I was about to miss. So I just wanted to be sure that I wasn't pregnant. But deep down, I thought I was, but I didn't want to believe it because I was so young. It wasn't in my plans. I was safe, at least I thought I was. So I just never thought it was going to be me, but things happen. I was always a person to plan my life. I thought everything had to go according to plan or I was failing. This just taught me you can't plan your life, and that's okay. Things happen at the time they're supposed to happen. And I got home, I took my pregnancy test. I swore it was gonna say negative. I kept picking it up, waiting, until I picked it up and it said pregnant. I was shook. I didn't know how to act. I didn't know what to do. My whole world just flashed before my eyes. I couldn't believe it was me. I texted my sister. I'm like, I was like, are you serious? This can't be for real. And it was for real. But my sister came upstairs and I just lost it. I thought my life was over. To me, I'm so young. I thought, how am I supposed to do this? I didn't know what to do. It wasn't what I was planning for, so I didn't know how to prepare for this. I thought my world was done. I thought my life was over. I didn't know what to do. I felt like such a failure. I felt like such a disappointment, and you're not. It's just a personal thing. I just felt like such a failure for being so young and this happening. It wasn't in my plans, but it never is for anyone. I just cried. I fell in my sister's arms and I cried and I could not believe it. It just felt so unreal. I wasn't expecting to see pregnant, but like I said, deep down, I think I knew I was pregnant. You know your body, and my body was not feeling right. I took the pregnancy test because I was sick from my birthday, and then I took the pregnancy test 4 days after my birthday, and I was sick that whole time. I couldn't leave my bed. I was throwing up. And then I was like, I need to take a pregnancy test because something isn't right. You know your body, and I knew something wasn't right. So after that, I waited till my mom came home from work, my dad came home from work, and it was time to tell them. I'm very close to my family, so I can't be in their face acting like I'm not pregnant. So they were out back and my sister came in my room, was like, all right, our parents are home, we need to tell them. I was not ready to tell them. I was so nervous. I was crying all day. I go out back to tell them. My sister first went up to them before I did and was just saying Tori has something to tell you, but guys, don't go crazy, just listen to her and hear her out. I couldn't even say the words I'm pregnant. I came around the corner, I saw my parents, and I just lost it. I fell in my dad's arms and I just kept apologizing and saying how sorry I was and that I wasn't planning this, I wasn't expecting this, and that I was sorry if I disappointed him. I never wanted to disappoint him. Me and my dad are very close, so it hurt me to have to tell my dad that. And my mom, as soon as I came around the corner and she seen me, she was like, it's okay, you're pregnant. My mom, then come to find out, my mom thought I was pregnant already, so it was very hard for me. I went through a little funk. It was a very hard time for me. It was a lot to adjust to kind of accept myself that this was my life, is what it was going to be. I didn't know what to expect. I was nervous, I was scared, but I knew my family was going to have my back. I was not expecting such a good reaction. Well, it wasn't really a good reaction, I shouldn't say that. I wasn't expecting as much acceptance as I got. And I think that's what helped me a lot through this, is because if I didn't have my parents, like, love and, like, it's going to be okay, everything's going to work out, I don't know how I would have gotten through this. My family has accepted it. They have supported me 100% in whatever I wanted to do. I knew that I wasn't having an abortion. I knew I was going to have to learn to accept I was going to be a mom. That was in my cards, and it was time for me to be a mom. I never expected to be so young and be a mom, but I've come around and I've learned that it's okay not to be excited when you first find out you're pregnant. I've watched so many videos and they seemed so excited when they found out. So I thought, like, is something wrong with me? Like, am I a bad person? It's okay to not be excited when you first find out you're so young and you're gonna be a mom. It's scary. You're responsible not only for yourself now, for a whole nother human being. And that's a scary thing. It was a scary feeling, and I didn't know what I was gonna do, and I didn't know how I was supposed to do this. But I have so much support, and I have an amazing team behind me, and it made it so much better. And once I heard that heartbeat for the first time, I knew I was gonna be okay. Everything was gonna be okay. I felt horrible for not being excited. I was in a funk. I kind of got a little depressed just because it was a big shock to me. I never expected my life to be so, like I said, to be so young and be a mom. I never expected it. It threw me off guard. And that's okay. Life throws curveballs, and things happen for a reason. And there's a reason I'm so young and I'm going to be a mom. It is an amazing thing to be able to be a mom. Not everyone can. I can't thank my family enough for supporting me. I can't thank my parents enough for helping me believe everything was going to be okay and helping me feel like I wasn't a mess up. I am not a failure. My life is just going in a different direction than I expected it to go. I can't thank them enough for helping me feel that way and feel good and not ashamed about it, because in the beginning, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little embarrassed and I hated myself for feeling that way, because, like, why are you embarrassed? You're carrying a human, like a human being. You are growing a child. That is a beautiful thing. But I got over that real quick. I heard that heartbeat and I no longer cared what anyone had to say, what anyone was going to have to say. I knew I was okay, and I knew I was going to do anything for my child to be okay. I am now 21 weeks pregnant. I am having a boy. This is my stomach. I am due in September, and I can't wait to meet him, and I can't wait to be a mom, and I am beyond excited. I can't explain how blessed I am to be carrying and growing a child, to feel him kicking. Like, it is a beautiful feeling. It is an amazing thing, and I am not ashamed. I am so excited. Like, I can't even imagine my life any other way now. I was so devastated in the beginning because this isn't how I wanted my life to be. This isn't what I wanted. This isn't what I asked for. All that stuff, the self-pity, or just like the shock of it. But I can't imagine my life any other way now. I am so excited, I am so happy, and I am so blessed, and I can't wait to meet my child. And if anyone else is going through this situation or went through this situation, I just want you to know it's going to be okay. We get handed only what we can handle. And there's a reason why we go through things that we go through. It's going to be okay. It is a beautiful thing. It is nothing to be ashamed about. You are a mother, regardless your age. You are a mother. And that is a beautiful name. That is a beautiful title to be called a mother. And don't let anyone make you feel bad or feel ashamed because you're so young. There's nothing wrong with it as long as you do and you grow up and you do what you have to do for that child. There's nothing anybody can say then. You're gonna be okay, and everything happens for a reason, and you will find out that reason. You got a beautiful child out of it, and that's an amazing thing. That's enough reason right there. That's gonna be all for my story time. Thank you guys for watching.